Thanks, Bill. We've learned this man, Dehante McKinley, was trying to escape the Muskegon County Jail when he fought with deputies and died minutes later. 24 Hour News 8's Steve Kelso was live tonight in Studio Control with this latest news. Steve?
Yeah, good evening, Marley. Sheriff Dean Roesler tells me 34-year-old McKinley tried not once but twice to escape from his cell around 3 p.m. on Saturday. The sheriff says jail video shows McKinley push his way past guards who stopped him and returned him to that cell. McKinley then tried again. This time the scuffle was more physical. McKinley was hit by a blast of pepper spray. The sheriff says it had no effect on him. Eventually, McKinley was placed alone in a cell in a restraint chair. When guards came back to check on McKinley around 3:30, he was unresponsive. Despite deputies administering CPR, McKinley was pronounced dead at Hackley Hospital a short time later. The sheriff says right now there are a lot of unanswered questions.
This is it's a terrible situation. It's difficult, obviously, for the family. It's difficult for my staff, and the community, I'm sure, has a lot of questions.
McKinley was in jail since December 14th. He was being held on charges related to a robbery, the solicitation of a prostitute, and domestic violence. The sheriff says that he was placed in that cell after he tried to escape from after causing a disturbance among other inmates in a housing area. I spoke briefly on the phone today to Dehante McKinley's widow. She tells me she's having a difficult time getting answers from the police. She also says she cannot believe that he would try to escape. She says she just can't fathom any attempt that he would have made. The investigation's now been turned over to the Michigan State Police. The results of an autopsy expected to be available later this week. Live in Studio Control, Steve Kelso, 24 Hour News 8.